Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. As if Blazing Vortex didn't give us enough cards, they've now introduced even more of the Dream Mirror cards. I think these were specifically based for the TCG and, being exclusive. I think they might be rolled out to the OCG later if I'm not mistaken. The first card is Unarroy. It's the Dream Mirror Emissary. It's a level 3 light attribute fairy effect monster with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. 1. If there is a Dream Mirror monster on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can make its attribute become dark. 2. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Dream Mirror monster, apply these effects simultaneously. If Dream Mirror of Joy is on the field, you can return one spell or trap card your opponent controls to the hand. If Dream Mirror of Terror is on the field, draw one card, then shuffle one card from your hand into the deck. Okay, so this card is actually quite useful. I'm not remembering exactly what the Dream Mirrors do, but this actually adds a little bit of consistency to it. I know they like to work similar to a Chaos build. You've got light attributes and you've got dark attributes to it. But having both of those cards, Joy and Terror, on the field, you're able to use both effects. So, you're punishing your opponent by essentially giant trunading one of their spell or trap cards, and you're actually being able to draw into a card and then shuffle one of your dead cards back into your deck. That can be quite useful depending on the game state and what position you're in. And generally that type of effect is wanted within, an archetype. And the other card is called Onerous, the Dream Mirror Faking. It's a level 10 dark attribute fiend type fusion effect monster with 3000 attack and 3000 defense. It requires 2 Dream Mirror monsters with different attributes. Okay, so that's why you want the previous card. You want a light attribute and the dark attribute. You can only use this card's name's second and third effects once per turn each. 1. While face up on the field, this card is also light attribute. 2. When a monster effect is activated while Dream Mirror of Terror is in a field zone, as a quick effect, you can negate that effect. And 3. If Dream Mirror of Joy is in a field zone, as a quick effect, you contribute this card, special summon one Onerous, the Dream Mirror Cling from your extra deck in defense position. Okay, so they're both field spells, so really it's dependent on what you want to do. It's not a bad card, don't get me wrong. 3000 balance on both stat lines is great. The Chaos build on it, making it both a hybrid light as well as a dark attribute, I don't actually understand. It's not like you can really use that in a Chaos build, because unless it was to treat itself as both in the graveyard, you aren't reliant on it. I would say that the first effect is actually, the second effect rather than the third effect might be better, because stopping your opponent from using a certain monster effect could be enough to stop them from actually doing anything or progressing within that turn. Whereas the the final effect of it just replaces itself to bring out that Dream Mirror card as well. So whichever one you prefer, but I just think the second effect is better than the third. What do you think of these cards? Are they useful cards for the Dream Mirror archetype, or do you think they're just additions that won't see too much play? Whatever you think, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh content.